guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another interesting video where I'll be showing you how I have integrated Streamlit. I have created a visitor monitoring application. First, I'll give you a demo of that application and then I'll give you a step-by-step process of what are the prerequisites. Then we'll go to the coding section. I'll quickly go to the visitor monitoring web application. This is how the UI looks like. Sidebar, I have my name, my logo and one clear out button with the about section which says that this web app gives a demo of visitor monitoring web application using face recognition and Streamlit. So here you can see visitor monitoring web application. Then there are three tabs: visitor validation, view visit history and add to database. First section is to validate a particular user. It will take a photo of that user. As you can see, I have an option of a video going on, camera going on, and you can click on take a photo and then you click a pic, then it will go down. It will identify the face of that particular user. Then it will give an option of how many faces it has detected. For now it has only detected one, but it is able to detect multiple faces if there are multiple people around there. Also I have one threshold for similarity check between the faces, the current face and the faces that have been trained to the model. And then if I'll click to proceed. Currently, since there is no data available, so I have not given my data for training purpose, it will show no match found for the given similarity and please update the database for a new person. Then now what we'll go is, we'll go quickly to the add database section. Here I will write my name and I have two options here, to upload picture or to click a picture. I'll go once with a click a picture option. Okay, I'll click a picture. Then I'll click on click to save. Initiated data successfully. Now I'll again go back to the visitor validation system. If the image it would have taken, you can see that the image saved successfully. It has identified the face. Now if I do click to proceed, you can see my name Ashish Gopal is being printed. I am also maintaining a database section where the visitor images are being captured. So this is one image, visitor name Ashish Gopal visitor, and previous to that, when I had not saved into my database, it was shown as unknown and the timestamp. So you can see that if I want to see what happened at this time, who was the person who logged in, I just copy this ID and I'll paste this ID here, and you can see in the image section this is the same image, the unknown one. I'll give you another example where I'm giving a photo of Elon Musk. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take a photo. This is a photo of Elon Musk. Okay, currently I have not feeded his data to the database. So now, as our previous cycle, it will say click to proceed and take this face. It will say that no matching data has been found. Now this time I'll go again back to the add to database. I'll feed in the information of Elon Musk. Instead of clicking a picture, now I'll upload the photos. So Elon Musk, one photo, click to save. Then once it is done, I'll upload another image, click to save, details. Now I'll give you a demo where multiple faces are there, and then I'll ask my algorithm to predict. Let's try this time. Okay, so it has detected two faces and it is asking me which of the faces do you want to select and validate. So here I have done a multi-select where I can either select any of them or I can select all of them. So once I have selected the list of IDs, I'll just say click to proceed. And now if you can see, both the faces have been identified correctly. Also, in the visitor history, you can see that at this particular time, both the people visitor name have visited. If you want to check the photo, you can go down and you can select that particular ID to get the photo. So this is a simple web application, but it has many other options. Like I have included upload a picture and click a picture. Both the options I have included. Also in the validation section I have included. So now let's go to the steps part. So first of all, the libraries that are required here are face recognition. This is the major library that has been used. Now, while some people are having issues in installing this library, so for them what I have written is, if there are some errors in while installing this particular library, just download this particular face recog dlib file from this particular GitHub repository, copy, download it and paste it. Like this is my folder structure. If you can see, I have just pasted this particular folder in my home directory. It will contain various files. So once you have downloaded and kept into the folder, you need to go to the terminal. Okay, here if you just go to the terminal and then you just need to type here, if you are using Python 3.7, then you need to call the cp37 file. Otherwise, for Python 3.8, you need to call the cp38. So you need to write pip install and dot face recognition master. Okay, just go inside that particular folder and just call this wheel file. This has to match with your Python version. If your Python version is matching, cp38 for Python 3.8 and cp37 for Python 3.7. If this library gets installed, you can do pip install cmake and then you try to reinstall pip install face recognition. Ideally, then it should work. Okay, and then the other libraries are Streamlit and OpenCV. Also, one more thing what I saw was, since my webcam was not that great, so I had used my phone as a webcam. But the moment you run your Streamlit web application in Chrome, generally we are not getting an option to switch the camera. So I'm utilizing Mozilla here, and in Mozilla it will get that drop down option to select which of the camera to be used. That was a small suggestion if someone is also facing that particular issue. So in the coding section, importing few libraries from settings, import star. Settings part, I'm maintaining all the import libraries, the folder structures, static folder structures, then some parameters that I'm maintaining and all the functions that I'm utilizing. All those are defined in the settings file. And then in the app.py file, I'm just calling all of them. Other libraries I'm calling a Streamlit option menu. Okay, so this would be used to get some dynamic bootstrap icons instead of the regular ones, and then UUID to get a random ID generator. If you can see here, this particular icon of camera, these all icons. To get these icons, I'm utilizing a Streamlit option menu library. Okay, and to get this particular IDs, right, random IDs of the files, I'm utilizing UUID. Okay, then quickly we'll go again, depreciating warning, we can have that set option to false. Then in the sidebar you can see I'm having my logo and a markdown text. Then here I'm having a basic visitor monitoring web application with the image of CCTV. So all that thing is here. Then I'm defining one clear path button here. If I click on this, click to clear out all the data, all my this database, visitor history database for training, all that gets cleared out. Okay, so for that I've written, I'm maintaining two different folder structures here. So if you can see here, one folder structure is visitor database, and another folder is visitor history, which will have the history of the images and one CSV file. Similarly, for visitor database, it will have what all data has been trained for now, and it will maintain one CSV. Okay, so it will clear out these two particular folders. So this command will clear out that particular folder and then recreate that particular folder. So clearing visitor database, then clearing visitor history. If this button is not cleared out also, just I'm maintaining that if these folder structure does not exist, just maintain this particular folders. Okay, then we'll go to the main section. First of all, the about section and the info section, which you can see here, about section and the info section. Here I'm maintaining this particular part. Then now I'm maintaining an option menu. Okay, this visitor validation with view visitor history and add to database. This is my option menu. This option menu is imported from Streamlit option menu. Okay, So in the option menu, see here I'm giving the options, visitor validation, view history and add to database. These are the three options for the option menu. Then in the icon section, I'm giving camera, clock history and person plus. This is a camera icon, this is a clock history and then this is a person plus icon. Okay, by writing these name it will automatically, so these are bootstrap ones. If you want to know more about them, you can just go to this particular website of icons.getbootstrap.com. okay, and you can select that and you just need to get the name and just paste it here. Then menu icon is cast, default index is 0 which is visitor validation, and orientation is horizontal. We can also have a vertical orientation of the menu as well. Fine. Then so this is an alternative of either a radio button or a select box or with tab, kind of that way. So this looked quite nice, so I have utilized this. Then now going down, so now if the selected menu that I have selected is visitor validation, then first of all I'm generating a random ID. Okay, to generate a random ID I'm just calling uuid.uuid1 and visitor ID, some random ID is created. Okay, then now I'm taking input from the camera, so I'll take st.camera input, take a picture. This is the title of that particular, so if you go here you will see take a picture over here, so that's the name. Then image file buffer, so you are reading the file in a buffer. Then if that file is not none, then I'm converting it to bytes data using the get value function. Okay, then I'm converting that image to an array. So if you can see, image array is equal to cv2.imdcode. So this is a opencv library.imdcode function where I'm passing the byte data and the uint8 format. Similarly, I'm making a copy of this, which is the same thing. I'm just utilizing a copy of that. Okay, then what I'm doing is, first of all, an image has been created, so I'm saving this visitor history. I'm saving this particular image visit under the date, under the path of visitor history and the visitor id.jpeg. Here in this particular visitor history section, all these images are saved. Then that particular file is read and then saved. Then I'm validating the image, detect face in the, so first of all I'm making max face to be 0, then I'm initializing the ROI's region of interest, a list to be blank. Then what I'm doing is I'm getting the location of the faces from the image, so I'm calling the face recognition dot face location using passing the image array. What is image array? Image array is the same, the image that was converted into an array function. Okay, while giving this face recognition dot face location and passing the numpy array, you get the face location where that box is being shown, what is the location of that box. Okay, similarly I'm also encoding my image. Okay, I'm passing the image and I'm giving that face location to it. So while encoding, I'm just passing from the image only the location of the face. Okay, so from the whole picture I'm passing the picture and I'm passing the only location where the face was there, and then only the encoding of the face section happens, and it is stored under the encode current frame variable. Okay, then I'm generating a rectangle red box over the image for idx comma top right bottom left in enumerate face locations. Okay, and then using this particular code I'm appending the region of interest and creating a rectangle, and I'm putting the text of that particular 0 1 whatever that values were coming, right? If you remember here, if I click on that particular photo, then here this 0 or 1, these numbers are coming, right? So this is that idx number, put text. Once that rectangle is created and the text is printed, I'm just showing that image here. Okay, then once that image is shown, then I'm just writing max faces is equal to the number of faces that have been identified. If the max faces is greater than 0, only then the options are coming. So if there are some images where no face is detected, then further processing doesn't happen. But if there are faces detected, then only go inside the if loop. Okay, if loop is not there, then it will say no human face detected as a else statement. So we'll go inside the if statement. So if statement works, then I'm dividing into two columns. First, it will take the input of multi-select, okay, which face ID is to be read. Okay, this multi-select option of what are the face IDs that need to be read. Then second part is it is asking a threshold for the similarity, okay, which you can, a slider which will increase or decrease. Based on that, you can give a value of 0 to minimum 0 to maximum 1, by default value of 0.5. Okay, then this is just a flag that I'm utilizing to verify whether some image has been detected or not. Okay, so once it is done, then it is like, I'll just reduce it to 0.55. Then I'll say click to proceed. Once it click to proceed happens, then what I'm doing is I'm creating a new data frame. Then I'm iterating over the number of phases. So for now it is only one phase, but in case of multiple phases it will iterate one after the other. Okay, so it will get the face ID. For now, if there is only one image, then the face ID index would be 0. So from the region of interest, ROI of 0, the location of that first image that is detected. Okay, then in the initial database of the known faces. So first of all, one function I've written to initialize the database. Okay, so this is defined into the settings part. We'll just go there. So what it does is it is just reading this particular file db file. What is file db file? It is visitor db. So it is just going back to the database and retrieving the information of the available list of authorized users. Okay, so it is just reading that file and returning a data frame. How the file looks? So if you see here, visitors db.csv, this is the file. So here, with all the information of what is the name and the encoded version of the image, these are stored. So this particular data is retrieved. So now I'm maintaining a CSV, but for the project perspective, you can store it. This particular similar information can be stored in the database as well. Okay, so this particular file is being read in the initialized data, and it is returned to the main function. Okay, now database data has information about the list of authorized users. Using this database data, I'm extracting the face encoding and the data frame part. Okay, face encoding, it is just the columns encode, which is v0 from v0 to v127, and the columns info is nothing but the name. Currently only the name I am maintaining, and columns encode is a list of encoded variable names. Then going back, so comparing ROI to the faces available in the database, so I'm getting the encoding version. So I'm encoding this particular region of interest and I'm extracting the face. Now if there are number of faces is identified and understood by the model, then it will return a value. Otherwise it won't return a value. So if the length of the faces is less than 1, it was not able to identify any of the faces. Okay, and if it is able to identify the face, then that information is stored under faces 0, is stored under face to compare. Now I'm comparing this particular face with the available information. So now whatever photo that you have clicked, that face information is available to us. Now we need to calculate the distance between the two images. So the image that is currently captured versus all the images that are present in the database. So that is done using face distance one. So face encodings are the available in the database, and face to compare is the current face. So we calculate a distance and we store it into a data frame or distance. So data frame similarity is calculated as shown in the code. Okay, then in the data frame then that data frame I am deduplicating, okay, and sorting by similarity. Okay, now if that particular data frame dot shape is greater than 0, it means that you have actually found a particular match for that particular face. Okay, If that match is not found, it will say no match found for the given similarity, please update the database, and then an attendance is made with the name of unknown. I'll go into the details of attendance, but let's go to the if section. So else works if the person is not detected. If the person is detected, it will go inside the if statement. So if going inside the if statement, it will identify what is the top left, bottom left corner of that particular phase. Then I'm appending that, and then I'm creating a rectangle, and here from the data frame I'm identifying what is the name of that particular person which is being identified, and then I'm putting that as a text here. Name of the visitor I'm extracting from the data frame. Okay, and then I'm calling the attendance ID and name visitor. So visitor ID, remember in the initial part we are generating a random ID, so I'm calling the attendance function, passing the two parameters, the name and the ID. So what does attendance function does is, in the attendance function it is maintaining a visitor history. So which person has come when. So if you see here, if you go to the visitor history section, now Ashish, my name has come latest right now. Okay, so that information is maintained under visitor history database with the file history. What are these? If you see here, visitor history file history is the visitor history.csv, and visitor history is also the visitor history folder. I'm creating a file path of this visitor history file. Using this line, I'm generating what is the current date time. I'm converting that date time to a string in the format of ymdhms. Then I'm creating a data frame, and then I'm appending that particular file. So if that file doesn't exist, that data frame is directly appended to the CSV. If it already exists, it is reading that particular file and then appending that information to the database. This way, any visitor that is coming, that the information of that visitor, the image of that visitor, and the information about that visitor, who came and when, that is stored into the database. Then flag show is true. It means this is a flag to show whether the particular person was detected correctly or not. Okay, so this way the first full cycle is done. Okay, selected menu visitor validation is being done. Okay, then we'll go to the second section of view visitor history. What it does is, it's just calling this view attendance function. What view attendance function does is, it will just read that particular file, visitor history and file history. Okay, it will sort the values by timing and it will show. That's it. And if that particular data frame information of that CSV, if that information is not blank, it is giving you an information of the ID column. So you can just give an option of which ID to be selected, and you can get the image of that particular person. So that's what it is here. So ID check is equal to df attendance, where this particular whole history is being stored, and what is the name. Okay, then in the selected object select box, you are getting an option of select image using IDs. The options are attendance ID column. Okay, then I'm checking the available list of files in this particular folder where the images are stored. So if those images are under the allowed image type like CSV, PNG, JPEG, okay, I'm just checking the list of available files. If that list of available files are more than, if there are some files existing at that particular path, using that particular name, it will match, and then extract that particular image and show it into the Streamlit web application, like here. Okay, this second part of view visitor history also completed. Now the third part of add to database. Here what I'm doing, if you see here, so here in the third section, if you see add to database, which is this, I'm getting three different columns. First will take input of name, then upload picture if you want to upload a picture or you want to click a picture. Based on that you can select which mode. A click a picture will have a camera input, upload a picture will have a file upload section. Okay, now if based on pick option, if it's a upload a picture, a file uploader section is populated here with the allowed types of JPEG, image, PNG. Okay, and then convert it into a file bytes section. If it's a click a picture, then a camera input is being read and then that file is being converted into file bytes. Okay, so now whatever information is given, once that information is given, then you click here to save. Okay, if the file is provided and the name is also provided and you click off a button, if you do all these three conditions, then it will go inside this if statement. What it will do is it will take that file bytes which is converted and it will convert into an array. Then that particular file is stored in the visitor DB database, and then same thing, it will get the location of the face, then that using that location of the face and the image, it is encoded and saved into the encoding curve frame variable. Then this particular variable is a 127 featured variable which is stored when it is converted into a data frame and then appended to the database. Add data to DB using this new data frame. What this particular function does is it will read that particular file and append this particular data. Okay, so you can see my settings file from the start. Initially import libraries, then I'm maintaining a root directory, Streamlit, some static paths, download path, log directory, out directory, visitor directory, then visitor history folder, then some parameters like color dark is 00153, color white is 255, 255, 255, columns info is name. You can add further information as well. Currently I'm just maintaining name part. Then encoding, this is that 128 featured variable where the face is encoded and stored. Okay, then some particular again file names under that particular folder. Visitor DB is to store the user information and visitor history is to show the visitor history information. Okay, allowed image types are PNG, JPG. Okay, only these images would be uploaded. Then initialize data function I have already explained. Then add data DB, you can see here, this I also have explained. Then convert OpenCV BRG to regular RGB mode. Utilizing this you can do. The find encodings function you can see here. Then distance to conf to get the distance of how much distance one face is with the other, that is done utilizing this particular function. Then the attendance function, then the view function for attendance. That's it. Okay, so that was all about the application that I've created. I hope you would have liked this video. If you would have liked the video, then press the like button, and if there are any queries, just write in the comment section. Do share this video with your friends. Thank you.